All right.
Hey.
And Marsh
Hey,
is here. So
Hirschman.
don't even fuck. I wouldn't even fuck around with music. Welcome
I'm
to
not. We're just
Dysfunction
going hot.
Junction.
Let's go.
Yeah, we had a hitch in our giddy up and shit went sideways, but we're here now.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
here now.
Yeah,
So
we
if
are.
Chaka and Ryan, who were in our pregame show, want
They'll
to
be
join back in, feel free. Come on back, and let's have a good time.
Come on back. I got a notification.
Matt, before I get to show and tell, Matt had a question for you, Herm.
Yes.
In regards to Speedway, he asked me, how did Speedway go last week? And I said, we used a different platform. It went off without a hitch. However, Corey locked himself out of the house and will not be able to, unless he signs up for Talk Studio.
Right. And all of
He's
the
not
cool
getting booked in.
toys and all of the cool toys are in the house. So let's put it this way. Corey can make a show. He can't have the logo like I have right there. He can't have a logo on his screen at all. He can have it like and when it posts to his like site and stuff that I created, but there's no logos. He can't do any videos. He can't post pictures. He can't do any intro or outro music. And he can only have like total of 5 people on the show at once. There's a lot of limitations now. And he also doesn't have any of the, and he doesn't, yeah. And he doesn't, yes. And I have a StreamYard account, but I had a StreamYard account and my account is still like available. Like if I logged in, but I am on the free account now too, because it was quite expensive so I changed platforms and redesigned everything in this new platform. And Corey unfortunately locked himself out of the house. So there's no cool toys to use.
I think
which sucks because we worked hard on those toys.
Yeah, and he's got to play in the garage now.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Herm's house. Then he locks them in there.
I still have all those toys at my house. My house has all the toys. We're using them right now. Woohoo!
So Marsh then goes on to say, so it's like the mafia. Every time he thinks he's out, we pull him back in. I'm like, oh no, there's no back in for Herm. He made his decision. He is out.
Right. Well, that was the whole point. The whole point was I literally passed him a turnkey operation. All you have to do is sign in. I'll send you a code, and we go.
And he fucked it all up.
And then he's asked for too many codes in too short of a time. And this system actually runs really good security. Like, if I log out and Corey goes to log in, it asks for the code. When I come back in and this computer knows I'm me and everything knows I'm me because somebody else logged in somewhere else, it sends me a code, even as the owner of the account, because somebody somewhere else logged in correctly. And it's just like, the layers of security on the account are pretty steep. You know what I mean?
It's pretty solid.
Okay.
So he basically, every time he asked for one, didn't use it, and requested one and didn't use it, it cached on their end his address, and then basically went, no, this is definitely a security risk. So yeah, like he could buy his own Streamlabs account.
Yeah.
And it actually
he got himself kicked out of the top quality strip bar.
And what it boils down to, and I told him this by phone, I'm not speaking out of school here. Impatience. Why are you putting the show together Sunday night?
I don't have a problem.
Right there.
Even that, that's not a problem. The problem was is send me a thing I'm going to jump on, and then when I don't respond, he just did it.
Yeah. And again, impatience.
And it was hours later when I realized he'd asked for a first code that never got used. It wasn't till after he'd asked for the codes that night that I realized and went back and was like, oh, I have text from today. This might be a problem.
Damn. Well, so that's the story you were looking for, Mr. Marsh.
Well, that's I remember this part of it last week. I just didn't know what the follow-up was. Is there like bad blood or no?
Not at all. Not at all. I just had a conversation with him, and
not at all.
He tried. I guess Corey tried it again the other night, and there's just no doing it.
Yeah, I waited like in case it was because I did some reading, and your longest possible. It's either it starts with you get a lockout every time you ask for a code and haven't used it. So like he used the first one and then we never used it. So technically he asked for the second code and there was a mix up and he asked for a third one. When he asked for the third one, it was like nope. So maybe it could have been 24 hours at that point, but then there was 2 more requests. And before that time period ran out, and if you ask for a code before that time period, it doubles it and it escalates every time. So you're locked out for an hour, then you're locked out for 24, then you're locked out for 48, then you're locked out.
Yeah, it's good security.
Yeah, it is. So
You should get hijacked.
I got a quick show and tell. Herm's gonna like this. You guys might enjoy it too. I don't remember when I got this. I know it was in the last couple of years. They only made 3,500 of these, but I found it doing some cleaning. I had nothing better to do during. What up, Ryan? I told you Ryan would come back.
Hey, Ryan.
I don't remember when I got this. I just know that I have it. It is the official Small Town Murder coloring book. Shut up and give me coloring. The first page, of course, is the famous Yay with the 2 guys. I'm just going to show you a couple of pages. This is write your own episode description, Mad Lib, which I think I should have you guys do, and we'll make our own Small Town Murder.
There you go.
We're assholes, not scumbags. Let's see what else got. Try to spell James Petrogallo's name, which is always fun because nobody knows how to do it.
P.
Yep.
Petrogallo.
T-bowl for each and every b-hole when they do the real estate report.
That's right.
Your you sir may fuck off page. And of course, Herm's favorite page, and I will never color this, so when I die, this book goes to Herm. It's time to play the Prisoner Dating Game, All Violent Felon Edition.
What did they do?
I paid $7 for this. I've not touched it. I love it. I was looking through it earlier and pissing myself laughing yesterday. And I said, guys, I got something for you. This is cool.
That's awesome.
One page is actually colored, but it's pre-colored. It's just the guys.
Do you order that through their website?
Yes. Shutupandgivememurder.com.
Yep.
Is where you find all the merchandise.
Cool.
If they still make them, grab yourself one. I think, and they're printed in North Haven, Connecticut, so it'll get to you quick.
North Haven, Connecticut.
Yes. So one time soon, we're gonna do the introduction to Small Town Murder Mad Lib and see what you all come up with.
Word.
And that's my show and tell for the week.
That's cool.
So Marsh, being Marsh, had me on my ass yesterday when he sent, I don't want no haircut. I'm a moving your career.
Yeah, that's funny. Then you posted it. I hadn't heard that song in years.
I was wondering when you threw that out there, I'm like, he's got to have heard that song in the last day or two.
I didn't. It just popped into my head.
So you're just sitting there blindly, dick in one hand, remote in the other, and like, I don't want no haircut.
Not even a dick, just the remote.
Get away from me, man. Yeah, and it's like verbatim. It's like as soon as I listened to the song, it's like it was all like, yep. It was because I mean we listened to that shit so freaking much over and over as kids before the internet, and I mean,
I could order a copy of that coloring book and it'll be here by Sunday.
Nice, do it, and you can write your own. I guess they still have some copies.
Yep,
nice,
I'll
good. Shut up and give me coloring. You can get that.
It's on Amazon
website. Is it on Amazon?
Yeah, it gives you an affiliate link to Amazon.
Nice. Shut up and give me murder.com.
Shut up and give me
murder. Murder in the first.
I'm not going to do the bit. I do it. I love being at work, and the people know what I'm listening to in my ear pods when they say, you know what, clear the lungs, arms to the sky, and let's all shout. And I'm in my office. Shut up and give me murder. Like, he's listening to that show again.
That crazy, crazy man in the crazy, crazy show.
But no, that sparked something, man. Comedians, like you said, there's not one of us that are under the age of 50. Or
No.
I'll go from 40 to 55 because I knew some older kids. We could recite that in our sleep. The Eddie Murphys, the Andrew Dice Clays. Herm had Dice down like on a lock. The rest, all of us knew Eddie Murphy. All you had to say was G.I. Joe, and somebody's talking about swimming in the water.
Well, Herm did. Herm had the jet black hair and the leather jacket and all the other shit. I mean, he looked like a younger version of him, and the voice inflections and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
And look,
I could
see,
totally
you
see
pissed
it.
him off. Now he's
He
leaving.
didn't have the sideburns, but nobody's perfect.
No. That's true.
Did you guys hear about?
I'm from Jersey.
Jersey.
My thing is, back in the day, Herm
didn't you
wasn't.
see that movie with him and
Ward Fairlane?
no, that was
Oh,
good too, but it was the couples, the one with it was him and they were at this
Casual Sex.
yes, the
Casual Sex.
retreat.
Yeah,
and,
Leah
you know,
Thompson and
loved his
the
character
Levine
in that
guy.
because it was a little softer and it was a little
Adam Levine. Adam Levine? No. Jerry Levine.
yeah, it was just I love that movie. It was great. It was great.
That's a good movie.
I don't do romantic. I'm from Jersey.
I still like Fort Fairlane better.
Ward Fairlane. And then there was Brain Smasher, a love story.
Yeah,
That was the dumbest movie ever.
fucking beautiful.
Listen,
But
Zoom,
yeah,
Zoom.
again, if Ryan in the comment section, all he has to say is "Little Miss Muffet," and you already hear the poem in your head.
Hey, did you guys hear what happened at the BAFTAs the other night?
At the Who? Oh, yeah, with the Tourette thing, allegedly.
All right,
So
so
it's legit Tourette's.
yeah, it's legit Tourette's. So here,
It was a
Here's
visual
true virtual-
stimulation with two black guys on, and the Tourette's kicked in, and it
so here we again, where virtue signaling just blows up in your fucking face. There was a documentary made about this gentleman. I can't remember his name. He's a real person, and he has very severe Tourette syndrome. And his tick is he will blurt out very inappropriate things
right.
subconsciously that he sees.
None of it is him. Literally,
It's not
that's all it
him.
was. His brain saw two black men on the stage, and the Tourette's went nigger
Why do I not like where this is going?
He
That's
said
what
the
happened.
N word where the hard R
with a hard
and
R.
shut the fuck up. And you could see the life escape Delroy Lindo
Right.
and what's
The,
his
fucked up thing is anybody who
was,
knows
Michael
Tourette's
B.
knows that
Jordan.
was too. Anybody who knows Tourette's and knows about it knows that those expletives and those scream outs were two separate fucking thoughts.
yeah. So they're staying mortified. And now it's like they're backpedaling. Like all the liberal mind hive is like backpedaling. Well, I understand it's a condition and a disease, but it doesn't excuse the fact that they had to hear it.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
it
so
does.
somebody who's
Actually, it
different
does.
than everybody else should be excluded because there's something wrong with them? Is
What
what
is
you're
this
saying?
circular
Well, there should have been a
logic
space
bullshit?
available for him to feel included in the ceremony, but maybe away from everybody else.
Now,
That's
now,
that's the mindset of fucking inclusion. We're going to include you.
Because I don't agree with that. But I mean, if that's
Well,
what you're
that's how that was
Well,
their
the-
backpedal Monday night quarterback.
the problem, the issue. Now, I'm going to be honest here, and some people might not like it. The issue is that attendance of this should have been notified, and I'm not trying to single anybody out.
They did
I'm
say
not
it at the
trying
beginning of the
to.
broadcast.
We do not need to know anybody's name. Nobody needs to. But it would have been nice with a little forethought, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I get special Olympics and special needs groups that come through my cafeteria. Okay. Now, on any other day of the week, I may be able to think a certain way, but when they're in my cafeteria, they're at home and they're eating. So they're, however, when that group comes through, my staff is notified that this is a group of Special Olympians. Okay, these are they're now. If it was a group of 3, they would be notified. Gentlemen, ladies, we have a group of 3 special needs people coming through today. Just so you have a heads up, so you know how to handle it if anything goes sideways or weird from them to us. No disrespect. Do not treat them any different, but understand that they have special needs and you need to work around them.
Well, and that's my
So
point.
if they had been told, listen, we have a member that's so
Everybody knew. Everybody knew
he was there, but if they'd announced it, it would have cut that whole around.
They did. They announced it at the beginning of the show. Please remember that we have a special guest in our audience tonight.
See, I believe
the documentary that is nominated for best documentary,
and at that point,
the subject of that is here.
Right.
And they're all applauding. Yeah, it's such a good movie. Did you watch it?
The difference would have been me on stage when that happened if I'd have known, and I would have just sloughed it up. Hey, there's one of our nominees right now, and kept going. If I knew, or if I had bothered to read the memo, just because a memo's put out doesn't always mean I can guarantee they read it. But I like to read memos. It keeps me fucking informed of what the fuck is going on. And my job changes like a show does, minute to minute, let alone hour to hour, day to fucking day.
No, I completely agree with you, Herm. I
you know what I mean?
I don't disagree with your point
I
at
don't
all.
think somebody either read the memo or it wasn't passed to them. Whatever the case may be, they should have just handled it with more stride and just fucking run with it. Come on, man.
But my whole point to how they're like quarterbacking this.
Well, the
retroactively
shock and awe.
Yeah, is stuff him in a box somewhere, invite him, but just put him somewhere where he can't be heard. Is basically what they said.
Well, you know,
in a nutshell.
That's the whole thing. You know, back in the 40s and 50s, we used to just put them in a home and cover them with a sheet and leave them in the fucking dark. You know, like.
Well, it's pretty hypocritical of the people who want people like that included in their space. This is what you're dealing with.
Absolutely. I am not.
This is what you're dealing with.
You on any of this at all.
Yeah, you have to understand these people. You clearly don't. I just think it's fucking ironic.
Right. I'm not saying it's not a fucked up condition. All right. I don't consider it a disease. I consider it an illness or a condition. An illness more so because the word illness takes into not just treating symptoms, but also takes the human being as a whole into account as a whole.
Right.
But it's an illness or a condition, and there's not much you can look. You can hate somebody or try to be retroactively shocked, but there is a legitimate medical reason. He was a participant. Just take it in stride and keep going with it, man. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Look. I'm going to say this right now. All right, guys, being black is not a fucking superpower. Okay.
It's not a handicap either.
All right. It's not a handicap and it's not a fucking superpower. You're not entitled to anything more or less than any other human being. I mean, yes, the slur was racial. Could there have been a million other slurs that any other white or Latino or any other actor of any kind of ethnic background have been said? No, specifically, you're black. That's what he saw. I'm not saying that the word, when used out of hatred, is wrong. I'm not saying that is not the case. What I'm saying is that in this case, this was not a hatred thing. This is a medical condition. Would it have been different if he'd have just screamed out, "Titties are lovely"? No, it wouldn't really. is Tourette's is Tourette's. And both the guys on the stage would be like, yeah, my man, talk about it, preach.
Handled.
If you're going to let it go, you got to let it go. If it's let go, it's let go. You know?
They can't do that.
No, and I know they can't.
I just thought it was ironic.
Extremely.
Is there a link to this?
I can well, you know what I can do? I can hunt down one of the posts that I was reading,
Okay.
and I'll throw it towards you. Give me until after the show.
I mean, the only difference it sounds like with this show and that silly bitch Balin Out Loud is that show is edited, and they can take out her saying filthy things, and they can keep in the stuff that that could be entertaining. And when she's at the airport,
can I ask a question? And to
Sure.
not to sound stupid, but
Sure.
there's so many fucking award show. What is BAFTA? Is it like black
basic-
actors?
Oh,
No,
it's a-
Yes,
no, it's
fat,
the British
skinny
Oscars.
assholes.
So that's kind of where I was going. Was it black actors? Because
No.
if there was a shitload of just black actors that won, you know what I mean, like the BET awards, and all of a
No.
sudden he screamed out, maybe you could talk it away. But I'm pretty sure this was like the first time all night 2 black actors were on the stage together at the podium.
Yeah.
So he saw it, and look,
I like
I'm
mine
gonna say
better.
it right now. My nigga got no filter. All right, and that's his handicap. It's not
So you
like me
watched
who
the-
knows you shouldn't, but says fuck it. This guy doesn't have any control.
You watched the big ass fat titty actor awards, and somebody said the hard R. Got it.
Ooh, I didn't.
That's
know
what I
that
just
was
said.
what
You
they
said, "What does BAFTA mean?" I blurted that shit out like it was my name.
It's like British something theater film awards.
Yada,
I can't
yada,
remember
yada.
that.
Big ass fat titty actors.
That's
British
what I like.
Oscars.
I like some big ass fat titties. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I'm not
right.
Right here, right now.
But they showed on the show Balin that the girl's got Tourette's, and she's living the best life she humanly
Dude, have
can.
you
She's
watched
about to
that
get married.
show?
I have.
Yeah,
That
you see
show
the one
is
where she's at the
awesome.
airport?
Dude, she loses her shit all the time,
Yeah.
and then she can't stop it. And then later, she's like, "Oh my fucking god!"
When she sees the B reel, she's like,
Yes.
"Oh fuck!"
Yeah, she's like, "Oh my god!"
The one where she's at the airport, and I've got a gun, pow. So,
Yes.
Mom, I was thinking, I
Yes.
got a gun, pow.
I started following her on.
bomb. It's
I started
literally
following her
all-
on social media.
That is her life. All
She's
the
a
time.
fun
like,
follow.
She is.
Yeah.
She is. She's
When
like,
she-
"What'd
I
you
saw
do?"
her on
I went
Dr.
to the
Phil.
airport.
That's when I started following her.
I watched.
Because people were
what
saying,
she
"Oh, it's
did.
fake. She's phony." No, she's not.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I
believe
watched
so.
her the other day. She got a new sponsor, and she's showing this blender cup. And as she's putting it in, she's like, "You can put strawberries or anything you want in there." And fuck.
Yes. Yes.
And then she'll make it as she's pouring the milk into the blender thing. She makes a sexually charged
Yeah.
joke, and she's just doing this for her Instagram. It's not like this is going to be the new commercial you're going to see on 5 o'clock news.
No,
It's
it's
like-
literally just her like this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when all I try to do is make a smoothie.
That's it.
Fuck. Honey, it's
There's a-
strawberries. Fuck.
There's another one I've seen on TikTok
Like
where
she pours milk in a cup shot.
it's a couple that has Tourette's, and they like do recipes and shit together. It's really funny. And
That's
they
got to be
take it
a
in
party.
stride.
Oh, I'll bet you that is a party. I will put that on a loop on a fucking party video. And
So
just
the,
watch
but the
that.
show, but her show, Balin's show, I got to hand it to her parents and her sister. It's like it's so second nature to them now. You're just like, oh my god! But
Right,
when she
I-
mortifies
right.
the mother, it's probably the best part. And she just like
I
fucking
feel-
wants to crawl into her own skin.
I feel terrible for that young man she's about to marry. Because
Ugh.
if he's rocking on top of her and she starts telling him how much he sucks, and then she snaps back into it, it's like, oh, deeper, I love it. I love
That's
it.
the thing,
You
like,
suck. You have a
that's
little
the
cock. You have a
mom.
little cock.
That's the thing. Like the mom gets abused all the time.
Oh, my God.
inadvertently, and the mother is the loveliest person on the place of the earth. She has completely discounted anything. It doesn't matter what she says. That's my daughter, and I love her, and I understand. So she fucking lays into mom all the time because mom is involved in her life a lot.
Yep.
So like and the mom is literally just like, she's a saint. No, not really. She understands the condition and the illness and doesn't let
She
it
just
affect
called
her
the girl at
personally.
Starbucks a twat. She's a saint.
Right. You know what I mean? Like,
And she's a unique case too because
she's
for the
very
fact
high
that she can-
functioning.
She's very high functioning, but she can
Very
never
high.
live alone.
No, she needs a roommate or somebody
Yeah.
with her.
She can't ever live
But
alone.
she's extremely high functioning. She can go up, go to work, do a thing,
can
go
drive.
shopping.
She can do everything. It's just that when I first started following her on social media is when her tics went from moderate to really, really bad for
When
a
they get-
stretch.
Right when she start, right, they
it
started
was-
as
it was-
ticks, and then it started becoming verbal
And
and
physical violent.
physical motions and
Yeah. And it was kind of hard to watch, but I stuck through it. God bless her. It's funny.
It's got to
funny
be
how
tough.
in stride they take it.
Absolutely. But I see a very lonely man in the bottom corner who's going to start this off. We came in to talk about comedians. And Marsh, why don't you start it off since you lit the fire?
I lit the fire.
You lit the fire with your
I didn't
enough
start
is
the
enough
fire.
buckwheat. But you did start the fire, Billy
Let's
Joel.
go,
Don't
Billy
lie to
Joel.
The Billy Joel version, not the Fallout Boy version.
Yeah,
Got you.
Much better.
Because fuck Fallout Boy.
Actually,
Oh,
well,
thank you.
my biggest problem, I mean, it was a catchy tune, but my bigger issue with it is that the Billy Joel version, for the most part, was chronological.
Yes.
All right.
With a couple minor exceptions. The Fallout Boy one, I thought was sloppy, and because although they made
They made him freeze.
Uh-oh.
as far as
Made him scratch his head.
Don't scratch
there?
your head.
You're back. Yeah, we
back.
lost you for a second.
Who?
You. Matt Marsh. We lost you for a second.
but then you found me.
Yeah, but then you came back. You're like a bad penny. Just
He
keep
came
fucking
back.
coming back.
The very next day.
Yeah,
All right, so we're
right.
at where we're I lost my
Fallout
train of
Boy.
thought. Oh yeah.
Yes,
we're-
the
Fallout Boy.
comedian.
Right. Oh, the comedian, right. We're past the Fallout Boy thing. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about comedian stuff. And what was it? We were picking one apiece, I think.
At this point, we all kind of like all the same stuff. Just roll with who you like.
I mean, I got a handful of regulars. I have some that I liked, starting out who kind of petered off. I mean, I liked was it not Jim Jeffries? The Australian dude? Is that Jim
Yeah,
Jeffries?
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, I liked his earlier stuff. Some of it, hit or miss, but I thought he was pretty funny. But I've always been real big with Lewis Black and Ron White.
I love Ron White.
I love Ron White. I mean, that was the only thing about the blue collar comedy tour. For whatever reason, he's the only one that resonated with me.
I like them all, but
I didn't really
was-
I didn't get into the whole Larry the Cable. I watched one of his things. I was like, yeah.
He's
But
not for me.
Ron White's stuff, I mean, Ron White was good enough where I'd go to see him in live, which I did, which I was happy I got to do.
I saw Ron White live. He was.
Yeah, I saw him the last show that he was having before he retired. Of course, then like everybody else, he unretired. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I saw him. I saw him do a show right after he got divorced.
Oh,
It
was-
had to be fun.
that was the series he did talking about the with all the divorce jokes. It was great. It
The
was,
difference I'll give him, though, that show that he did after his divorce,
how far do you think we'll make it?
Oh,
to
the
the scene of the
crash.
we'll beat the paramedics there by a half
And
hour.
How will they know where to go?
Yeah,
That was from
but
the
Ron
Falling
White's
Theater
Ron,
Salad.
Ron
Fireball
White,
show 'em.
Which again
Ron
is
White
something I know
post,
verbatim.
yeah, Ron White post divorce was funny. He was taking shots at his ex-wife, but he was taking shots at himself.
Mm.
Fast forward a year, I
Right,
went and
because
saw
of what
Rodney.
the dumb shit he did because of her.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
A year later, I went and saw Rodney Carrington, who had just got divorced. Dude put on 150 pounds, and all he did, it wasn't funny until
No,
he
all he
picked up his
did was
guitar.
shit on her.
And he basically put his yes, he shit on her, but he put his depression out on the stage
Right.
and tried to make jokes, and half the crowd laughed and half the crowd wanted to crawl under their seat. I might have been one of them. Then the guitar comes out and he plays Show Them to Me and Titties and Beer and shit like that.
Right.
That was the fun part of the show. But Rodney Carrington is a hell of a comedian, but his post-divorce stuff, man, now it was just, oh, why are you doing this to yourself? But you watch Ron White do it. He made fun of himself as much as he made fun of the ex-wife.
Right. He made of him.
I can listen to him
fun of
tell any
himself
story.
in the situation.
He was on Joe Rogan. He's been on Joe Rogan a lot.
Mhm.
But his most recent Joe Rogan episode, which is probably 6 months ago now, he's just he's fantastic. Any story he tells,
I
he
like
makes
him.
funny.
Mhm.
It's his delivery.
Yep.
And that's like, I like comedians like that. That's why I like the big comics I like now are storytellers. They tell shit about themselves and how they interacted with wacky people.
And then there's
Because
always that
that's
one
something
joke
we can
that,
all relate to.
yep. And with Ron White, there's that one joke that he tells midway that goes by the end of the show. That's his get out line.
I would
Yeah.
say that's the callback.
Yeah, the callback, the parrot
Yeah.
in that one joke.
Yeah.
Or the
You can-
squirrel. No, the squirrel. The squirrel man that he met on the cruise ship.
Oh, he was.
And he called
there's
it
a joke
back.
he tells. There's a joke he tells about when he first joined the military, and when he got his first blowjob,
Yep.
and then and he finds out that he got his first blowjob from a 40-year-old Mexican woman with summer teeth. Some are here, some are there,
Yep.
some are not there at all. And
Summer
Goes back to
green.
his
and
other
summer
station.
missing.
and he's getting blowjobs, and he finds out that he's getting blowjobs from the trannies.
Right.
Yep.
Oh my
That's
god!
the tranny capital of the East. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's your record? It's just he can tell a story and make it funny. And
Yeah.
that's why I love him.
The thing with Santorini Greece, when it's the tram or the donkey, and he just turns that around and makes a joke out of it. If you just walked up to that old dude, you can take the donkey to the top of the rim, or you can take the tram. It is the same
It's the
price. You're
same
like,
price.
fuck it, I'll take the tram. But he made a story out of it and made it
Yeah.
funny. And for 20 years later, we're still laughing at that one particular joke.
hmm
It has legs. It's like Eddie Murphy. It's fucking a lot like Eddie Murphy. Although you can show Ron White now to anyone and they'll laugh. You show Eddie Murphy 1982 or Eddie Murphy 1987, Delirious or Raw, to someone 30 or younger today, and they're going to need a coloring book, a safe space, cookies, and cocoa.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because how many
Well, it's
times
tough.
I think that, again, that's the reason why we're the last of a dying generation. Funny is funny. And when a comedian says something, it's meant to be funny. It's not racist. It's not homophobic. It's to generate laughter. So
Well,
I like
that's a big
watching-
thing. That's a big thing I see now is people in the audience getting upset and calling comedians out while they're doing their thing. I mean, like, you do realize this is a comedy show, and sometimes comedy is fucking absurd. We laugh at the absurd shit,
Mhm.
and it's not all about you. We had it happen. I don't remember what it was. I think it was somebody we saw at comics in Mohegan Sun. And the comedian handled it very well. He's like, look, sweetheart, this ain't all about you. All these other people who are laughing, I'm here for them.
Yeah.
You don't like me? The door's that way. Oh,
My
and
friend
there's one over
Corey,
there, too.
my friend Corey Albert plays that club often. And you got to meet him after the Gene Simmons show.
Yeah.
And he had a heckler just like that. And he happened to have filmed it. And he's just like, I don't know what you're getting upset about. If they laugh at me, I don't care what you say.
Right.
He didn't quite go into that type of depth that this other person did. He's like, one person doesn't like it. Ah, shit. Move on.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Much.
It's just
Ryan
it's
is
so
already
ridiculous.
quoting Eddie Murphy in the comment section.
Yeah. I got some ice cream, and you can't have none because your dad is an alcoholic.
And you're
He's
on the
welfare.
You can't
That's probably his
afford it.
funniest routine from that special. For me, I laughed the most.
All
when
right.
first
I have
heard
to
it.
think about that.
I laughed the most when I first heard it, and it's still the joke that makes me laugh hardest.
For as far as the whole
Because I
bit,
can relate.
yes.
I grew up in a neighborhood at like 3 or 4 years old. I grew up in Brantford Manor for a time.
Really?
Yeah, I was in
You
Brantford
couldn't
Manor
afford
from the time I was like 3 to 6.
I did not see that coming.
Not Brantford, Colonial Manor
Oh, yeah, that's a little
across the
different.
street. Well, they're both the same in the 70s.
You made $10 more a year.
Yeah. But I knew kids like that. I heard that
Mhm.
at 4 years old. So when I first heard it, I was like, I can fucking relate to that. I saw that shit live.
As far as the complete bit is concerned, the Ice Cream Man wins. But as far as one joke, for me, it's Aunt Bunny falling down the steps.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. I'll give you Aunt Bunny.
What is falling down the
Because I still do that to this day
Yo,
when I'm around Megan.
Fall down the
my shoe!
Like, shoe.
I'm halfway down now. Help me, Lord Jesus.
I was going down to the basement to grab something out of the freezer, and I stumbled on the last step, and I just went, my shoe! And I could hear her up here. I'm just fucking giggling. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's like there's people of a certain age, you do that in that inflection, everybody knows what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Except back then, falling down the steps was funny. Now it's terrifying.
yeah, right.
Yeah, well, at our age it is.
Fucking,
You break a hip
For
or
all
fucking
y'all.
done.
For all of you.
I'm like an old horse. I break anything else in my body, they're just gonna fucking shoot me and
I'm
dig
gonna
me out in the
fucking take
backyard.
you out to the pasture and shoot you. Let's go, Elmer.
I hear some dog food needs to be made. Yeah, half of you to Elmer's, the other half to Kennel Ratio.
There you go. Pick your spot.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I like
I
brown
would
white.
just like to say, who had Herm being the healthiest motherfucker out of the group at 53 on their fucking bingo card?
define
not me.
healthiest.
yeah, exactly. Physically,
I mean, what do you want?
I think
all
Hertz
you
got me beat by a country mile.
That don't mean anything.
I mean, I don't know what you healthy. Let's see. Every one of you has had some health issue in the last 2 years, if not several. Some of you have heart, brain, and asshole and stomach issues. All of my shit works good.
That you know about.
yeah. Well,
There's nothing that makes me want to go anywhere.
it's
Everything works good.
I mean, I didn't ask to break my back. It just
No,
sort of
I-
happened.
I'm just saying. I'm not.
This is a good
I
morning
love-
to break
I
two
love-
fucking
I love my
discs in
brain
my
tumor.
back. This
It was
is
Who
fucking
had
great.
Herm not being stove up at 53 on their bingo card?
Not me.
I gave you okay. Complete honesty, I gave you 55.
I'm
I
doing
figured-
pretty good.
I figured you get 2 more good years in you.
2 more good years.
Yeah, I got.
It's a shame coming up on 55 o'clock.
I got.
Old
I
Herm's
think
gonna go out the pasture.
I got 10 more.
10 more years? I can buy that now.
I don't
Yes.
want to know what I'll look like in 10 years. I'll just be one big thing of hair.
I know
Nah,
that.
I'm just gonna go to work and die one day. That's just how it's gonna. I'm gonna be fine. I'm just
we're
gonna
all
show up
gonna
at
do
work.
that.
I'll be
Fall into
3
the
hours
face
into
first
a
and then
shift.
fry
Oh,
later.
Lord.
I'm gonna fucking
Harsh.
drop
What
out.
do you mean?
That's it.
It's deep fried Herm.
Fuck it. I'm dropping the fuck out. He was
Marsh.
never sick a day in his life. That nigga just dropped dead. I don't know. He had something wrong.
He saved them
He-
all up for the very
Yeah, he
end.
built it all up. There's no more PTO to use.
Thank
Ladies
you,
and
like
gentlemen,
PTO.
that's what happens when you bottle it up.
Marsh,
Yo,
I can understand why you don't like Larry the Cable Guy, but
it's not
much
that I
like
don't like him. I just didn't. I just,
He's
like I
not
said, I
from the
listened to
80s.
his routines. I just,
right. But on that tour, Herm and I used to dig Foxworthy a lot, and then it just became the same routine.
he was one I liked
Bill
the least.
Engvall
I've watched
was
Engvall. He's okay.
hilarious. Oh
He's good.
God, some
I,
of the
I
stuff he
watched one of
does.
his comedy because I've seen them all. I watched them after the tour came out. I watched them all individually in their own stuff to try to get a feel for it. And I think Foxworthy is the one I resonated with the least. But
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, he came out of the box huge, and we all
Yeah,
dug him, and we did our redneck jokes, and it's the same bit though.
and I think
It's
that's
the
with me,
same bit.
which is because I watched him and they really amped him up. I mean, it was his tour,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then I watched
you also
him
got to
at a
remember.
sitcom, and I just
Yeah,
didn't do
you
much
got to
for him.
remember. That's back when when stand-up comedians, as soon as they hit big, bam, they're on fucking television. Bam, they're hosting game shows. They're
It happened to Rodney Carrington too, and that show was ass.
I
I was
don't
gonna
know
say,
if he is.
complete shit.
Who?
Carrington.
I loved Carrington, but the last couple records and the last couple tours since his divorce, ugh. I loved
It's
his
sad.
shit though.
It's sad.
I'll tell you who I didn't like at all. Which repulses me is Lisa Lampanelli.
She's not bad. She's just
Ugh.
you have to be in a certain mood. She is very abrasive. I don't like abrasive knockout over the top.
Well, she's crass. I mean, and I mean, granted, we grew up with Dice and all that other shit. I don't know. I didn't.
I kind of feel the same way about her. Like Dave Attell. I'm good with him. Like
Dave
once a year.
Attell, I haven't heard that name in years.
He's
We just
very
went and saw
funny.
him.
He's a fucking awesome comedian writer. Like
Wasn't that Up All Night with Dave Attell? Didn't he have some
Yes.
comedy show or something?
I love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lynch
remember
took me to
watching
see
that.
his show. It was really good.
Anybody watch Ali Wong?
Yes.
Oh, I love Ali Wong.
Oh, she's funny as fuck.
A lot of people, especially guys, will talk about, well, there's no funny female comedians. Yes, there is.
Yeah,
there's
there is.
quite a
Ali
few.
There
Wong
absolutely
is
is.
funny as fuck.
I think
Taylor
she's great.
Taylor
Tomlinson.
Tomlinson.
Taylor Tomlinson is funny as
I-
fuck.
I love
what's the
Taylor
other
Tomlinson.
one there?
I think she's great.
What's the other one? She's skinny, blonde hair.
Isla Schlesinger
No,
or
yeah.
Nikki Glazer.
I don't
Glazer.
like
Glazer's
Glazer's
good. There's
much.
another one.
Schlesinger, though, I've watched like 3 or 4 of hers. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
I like Tom Segura's wife.
Ali,
She's
Mrs.
very funny.
yeah, Ali Wong. I think her first couple of specials were better. Her last one post divorce wasn't quite as good, but her first 2 were freaking great.
No, I like Tom Segura's wife. Christina.
Who is
P.
Tom Segura's wife?
Christina
Uh,
P.
She dresses big hair, lipstick. She wears the pink satiny shirt all the fucking time. You've seen her.
got a
100
little
times.
bitchy look on her face all the time. What the
She
fuck?
looks like a school teacher
She kind
Oh,
of
that narrows it down.
from the 80s.
Christina Pazitsky.
Okay. That
Christina
does
P.
sound familiar.
You've
What
seen
about,
it.
and I wonder, I think Herm would like this guy. I don't know about the rest of you. I'm iffy on him.
Yeah.
Okay, I have seen her.
That's her.
What are
Yeah.
I'll start with Herm. What are your thoughts on Sebastian Maniscalco?
I fucking love him.
I don't know who that is.
He's
Oh, you are
animated.
missing out.
He's
I'll check it out.
animated. I also love the guy that did Sebastian Maniscalco on SNL.
Yeah.
Have you? I don't. What the
Yeah,
fuck
I
is-
can't remember his name.
that kid is fucking funny. I watched his special and it's hilarious. But yeah,
Oh.
Sebastian Maniscalco, the whole Italian thing, I love it.
It's like watching my uncles, and when I say my uncles, not
I was
like my
gonna say, it's
mom's
like
brother,
going
my
to a
dad's.
it's literally watching his show is like going to a family dinner.
I'm talking about the old uncles that are like either now dead or in their 90s. Those guys sitting around with their Pabst Blue Ribbon or their
What the
Schmidt.
fuck's the matter with you? You ain't got to do it. All of that shit. Didn't give a
Come here,
fuck.
come here. You, come here. Look at your plate. You're not going to eat nothing. You're never going to grow. Go, put some more food. Hey, Helen, put some more food on this kid's plate. Look at him. He weighs like 12 pounds. Go, come here. You should be on one of those commercials with flies on your face
Bro,
in a
that's
hole.
that
Go.
cultural shit. Like, there's cultural shit here.
Mhm.
When Jen and I went to Tony's funeral, there, I fixed my wife's. I'm the chef. I make her plate and I serve her. But there are things that happen in the Hispanic and Latin community
It's the
that
other way around.
so like when we
Yeah.
go out
I know what
somewhere,
you're
she has to she makes my plate and she brings it to me and then she go feeds herself, because if I just go up and make my plate, in our culture, she's a
Yeah,
piece of shit. She's not it's
She's not worthy to serve you.
it's Mexican culture. No, she's not doing her job.
It's not just Mexican. It's
No, it's not. It's very much it's a lot of it, but I only know it within the Mexican community and within my, you know what I mean?
so.
I
Do
know
you
there's-
guys do it to keep the peace, or you got cut off there? Do you just follow those rules to keep the peace, or do you just, I mean, out of respect, or do you just do your own thing?
Yeah, well, just at like things out here, like if Carol or any other neighbors or anybody comes over here, it's my show and I serve everybody. But if we go out in public somewhere, Jen always makes my plate because she
So
knows.
if you're at like a buffet, she'll fix you up and then go take care of herself.
Right, like if we go to like Golden Corral, I'm making my own plate. But if we go somewhere where it's family and there's a lot
Okay,
of,
that's a great clarification. Thank you.
you know what I mean? When we go to Golden Corral, I make my own plate. Maybe you do your own thing. But we go to somebody's funeral or a dinner or a she makes my plate, brings it back, and then she goes back. Or she makes 2 plates while she's in line.
I don't know. I that's not something I can relate to, but I understand what you're saying.
It's not my thing either. And I will defend anybody that start shit. But she also knows that, look, my wife's a good girl. So she's not going to make waves if making a fucking plate saves all that problem.
Yeah, but that's where I guess what I'm asking. Is this something where it's just kind of like people may raise an eyebrow, or is it something which would actually cause an issue?
No, but it's something where somebody might raise an eyebrow and then form a personal judgment. And
Just keep the
Like,
peace.
look at that misogynist asshole. He sends his wife up, and that's the kind of shit I could see somebody saying.
Yeah, but it's the other way around.
it's a different case. For us, it's
the other way.
For us, it's the other way. It's, yo, why is he making his own plate?
The man is supposed to be waited on.
She's not. It's the same reason that, Chris Rock talks about daddy gets the big piece of fucking chicken.
Yeah.
It's that same cultural.
It is.
Daddy gets first pick off the chicken plate, and then everybody else can take what they want. It's that.
It is.
That's an argument I had with someone. It's slightly different, but slightly same. When we're sitting at the table, you don't feed the kids first. You feed yourselves first. You're the ones that provide the substance. You build your plate, and then you build the children's
It's
plate.
like they tell you when the match and the airplane drop, you got to take care of yourself first.
I am completely reverse of that because and for my explanation, it's in my house, we had when I was with Tam or when I was with Jen, but mostly when I was with Tam and the kids were little, we'd have a Tam and Mike meal, and then we had a meal that was a little less seasoned. That was Mike.
It's spicy. You wouldn't like it.
Right. So I pulled and reserved bits of food from Mikey's portion that didn't have the same seasoning. And then Brenton was very, very picky for a while. So I prepared 3 fucking meals.
Okay,
so when I
that's
prepared meals, and when I also in the restaurant world, if Matt comes in with his wife and a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, I send the kids' meals out first. You feed the children first.
Is that just to shut them up?
I'm occupied.
If you want to put it that way, yes.
Yeah.
But what it does is it allows the parents to get the kids their meal and take care of the kids. Because if I drop the fucking parents' meals and the kids' meals, now the parents have to spend 5 to 10 minutes cutting, prepping, mixing.
Right.
And you don't take your kids out that age.
Right. You know what I mean? So I always serve children because it allows the parents to do their thing. And then 3 to 4 later after that, I drop parents' meals. Kids' meals are always 5.
I get that in the restaurant business. I get that.
And that carried over to me. I got the children set down. So now I can sit down and I can eat my fucking dinner and they're happy as clams.
Now, it's interesting to me about that because you mentioned a little bit ago that you did the whole thing at home where if you got like the picky kids, like you're making 3 or 4 different meals. Is that part of just you as a chef person? Or is this, I know this is more common in this generation than when we were growing up, where it's like, this is
me as a chef. That's me having to make 12 meals in the same 10-minute period normally at work. So
it's easy for you. Okay.
Right. So making 3 separate meals over a half hour, 45 minutes at home is absolutely nothing.
Now that
know what I
actually
mean?
makes sense to me because normally I would
For
be
me, it
flat out opposed to
facilitated
it.
ease of the kids. It facilitated everybody got what they want. Daddy was the fucking king because everybody had the best meal. Everybody was happy. Daddy and mommy got to eat their meal while the kids were happy eating theirs. It just all facilitated itself to a much better. Also, having that fight and eating, and children are small, and you're fucking crying and snotting, and everybody's
Okay.
miserable and crazy, and now you got to put them to bed, and they're hungry. And for me, that was not the fight I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight the fight on you need to have better manners, you need to speak to adults correctly, you need to have respect. Making the fact that you don't want that Brenton ate pancakes and sausage for 6 months was not an issue. The fact that he was learning how to be a good person was more important
that's
of a fight.
what I'm getting at. I mean, were those kids? I mean, because a lot of times, my observations, kids that grow up that way, it's the whole freaking that parenting system of we're not allowed to use the word no. And I'm like, this is bullshit.
Oh,
So
absolutely not. My
so your
kids, my kids knew no when it came
your
out of the
kids
womb.
were they learned about disappointment and developing the tools to cope with that and function in the real world.
Right, that whole wrecking
that's what
that whole wrecking the evening, fucking horrible dinner,
right.
Going to bed, everybody's mad. That
Gotcha.
just didn't seem like a good situation for me. It was easier to make one meal, pull a little aside, hook up some a small. For me as a chef, 3 meals was easy, and that was an easy fucking argument.
No, you know what? I
would
went
much
into
rather
this
you be a good
conversation
person
thinking
than
that
picky
he's out
eater.
of his fucking mind, but after listening to you, you're absolutely right. And you went with the path of the least resistance. You know, due to your vocation, you also made it. This was the easiest way
Right.
to
I'm
go.
not saying that's the good
Everybody
option for everybody else.
Right. Okay.
For me, 3 meals at night, that was tit. But
Yeah,
that wasn't the big.
you're used to cooking for a fucking battalion.
Fight. You know, that wasn't the big fight. The big fight was, you know, you got to pick up your toys. You got to follow rules. You got to, you know that you don't always get what you want. Right. Dinner time, and that was the thing. Daddy was a chef. You're lucky. They knew that they didn't get that anywhere else. That no.
So they understood that they had an edge at home, you know, as far as good food.
Like the son came home and said, "I want your double sautéed calamari."
You gotta cast again, Chris.
I'm trying.
You gotta cast again. There you go. Reel them in.
Where we left off was Lynch was going to talk about Sebastian Maniscalco, and because he's Italian, we just went on the food rant. Which, hey, either way.
Well, that's a good point too, Burns, because the Italians and the Greeks also follow that same, you know, mantra where freaking this as far as the serving and the male, you know.
Not so much the serving, Lynch. I'm getting to you. I swear he did it. These guys always do it. You all sit down at the same table and you serve family style. Dad eats first. Why? Because Dad puts the food on the table. And if Dad doesn't eat, Dad doesn't put food on the table. It's not going to get any less hot if you eat 10 seconds later. But at my table, Dad eats first. Go ahead, Lynch.
Anyway,
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Sebastian Maniscalco walked into a bar. I like him. I can see where some people could be like put off by his shtick. But I've seen him act.
I like him because he's cartoony.
His stand-up is very cartoony. It's over the top. It's very
like I'm Italian. I need something to do with my hand.
See that I like him because he's authentic in that way.
Right. Exactly.
But some people are very put off by that. I don't know why. I'm not one of them. But
if you go to see him live,
I've heard that criticism about him. But I've also seen him act in movies and shit on TV.
Oh yeah,
he's a good actor.
He's tremendous,
and he's funny.
That assessment, sir, would be the same assessment that I get. That's the difference from that assessment of your assessment of Sebastian is pretty much the same assessment I get here. I understand how for a lot of people he's a lot, and for people here I'm a lot. The same way that he is a lot for some people. But back east, I'm not really a lot.
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
I don't get the criticisms. I don't get the criticisms. I like him because he's authentic. I don't feel bad if you go see him live. Have a good time because he's there. You're here. I feel bad for those people that film his specials because he'll swing this way and there's a camera swing or a jump cut or
He's
something.
like Eddie Murphy. I got to keep it moving so the snipers can't shoot me.
Right.
Like the camera guy's like, this fucking guy is.
The Jesse Jackson bit.
I just
From
voted for
Eddie
Jesse
Murphy. I just voted for white guys will do that. Okay, first of all, I don't know a
Can I
white
just
guy.
say that the best Jesse Jackson bit ever is Saturday Night Live when he read
Hymietown.
green eggs and ham.
Oh, okay. Going back. First of all, Eddie, if you not that you'll ever hear this,
Mr.
I don't know of a white person who has ever voted for someone as a goof. Let's start there. If you vote for Jesse Jackson, you voted for Jesse Jackson. That's the way it is. Find me that white person that voted for Jesse Jackson as a goof. Find him. Bring him here.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would have voted for. I would have voted for Jesse. I liked
In that race, we were too young. It was Jesse
Right,
Jackson,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if
Reagan,
I
and
was old enough,
Carter.
I would have voted for Jesse back then.
Yeah.
Was that the Mondale election?
No, it was the
No,
one
That was
before.
That was the
1980.
one
Reagan,
that-
Carter.
Reagan,
Yeah.
Carter, Jackson.
Because that
Reggie is
comedy
nasty.
special was recorded in 82. That would make the 80 election, 81 inauguration the hot topic.
Right.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, the bit about Jesse Jackson having to, duck and dive and stay away from the snipers, that shit was hilarious. But see, that's the thing. And I don't think young people get this, is that topical comedy is funny. That's why the 70s and the 80s, to me, were the best time for comedy, because they took topical comedy, they turned it around on itself, they presented it to us in the form of sitcoms or movies or comedy or made for TV Saturday night special movie on NBC, and you got to learn from it. It wasn't preachy like you see some of these films today. It wasn't preachy like some comics like to do today. You know who else is good at this? George Lopez. Watch a George Lopez comedy special, and he is honest as the day is long, and he does not care if he gets his hands dirty.
I've watched him.
Can't, yeah,
I've
he's
watched him.
funny as
I
fuck.
like him. He's funny. Again, because he when a comedian or anybody tells a story, like I used to go see Kevin Smith do his spoken word things all the time.
Yep.
And to me, it was like going to watch a good stand-up. He could be a good stand-up comedian because what he is doing is just he's telling his life story like the way a stand-up does through his act.
Yeah.
I
Henry
told him
Rollins
that
does the
once.
same thing.
I told him that once, and he's like, "Oh, I could never do what those guys do." I'm like, "You're doing it right fucking now."
Yeah. Henry Rollins does not consider himself a comedian, but if you go to his spoken word show, you are laughing your ass off.
Another guy I've seen several times spoken word. I will classify him as a satirist / comedian because he's always it's like it's never one-sided the point of view with him because he is very like down the middle on a lot of things.
Right.
And he's unapologetic. He doesn't care if you don't agree with him. It's okay. That's the way the world works. You can disagree with me all you want. And I appreciate that about him. I like comics that do that too. I don't like comics that are just all hard right leaning or all left leaning. I like my comedians are more observational and relatable type humor. And I like absurdist humor too. That's why I like Tom Segura because he goes from relatable to absurd in one bit. His stand-up specials. He's my favorite. He's been my favorite for a very long time. But there's other comedians right behind him, like Mark Normand. I think is really really funny.
Kreischer.
Kreischer.
Bert
I
Kreischer.
don't like him at all.
Really?
Yeah.
First of all, the whole no shirt thing just appeals to me because he doesn't give a fuck. Second of all, Kreischer
quite
has
the gimmick.
Kreischer has stories like we have stories.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
But when going back to the thing about being topical and using whether it's your skin color, your whatever, against yourself in a joke, somebody brought up Brad Williams in the chat.
Oh, he's
And I have to
so
tell you,
self-deprecating.
I have to tell you that it wasn't one of his stand-ups. He was on a talk show where he did the show and somebody cornered him after the show and says, you really shouldn't use the word midget because it's like using the N-word. And I looked at that guy and I said,
That's bullshit.
midget, please. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it weren't for stand-up, yeah, just think about that. If stand-up comedy didn't exist, it'd be a pretty miserable fucking place.
I'm going to see if Corey will come on the show, Corey Albert, and we'll have a conversation like this again, because to your point, the fact that stand-up comedy still exists and we have clubs here, just in our area, at Mohegan Sun, we got
My
the
friend Matt
Hartford.
Poisel is a stand-up comic. I used to work with Matt Mohegan. Yeah, I'm good friends with him. I'd love to invite him
Ian
on.
Cunningham out of Brantford plays the clubs down there. He's a flat earther, but we won't hold that against him.
Oh man.
But Ian's funny as fuck. And
Develop a chef routine.
you should.
I mean, yeah, you should. If Tim Allen could do it with hardware, you can do it with culinary.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I just had a Tim Allen memory the other day pop up on Facebook about my daughter.
There was some
Getting
funny
ready. When Emma was 4, I'm getting her ready. It's quiet time. Here's your book. Sit over here. I'm going to watch TV for a bit. And I put on Home Improvement, and she's reading her book, and reading or pictures at that point. And she looks up. She's,
Yeah.
Dad, that guy sounds like Buzz Lightyear. I'm like, well, there's a reason for that, honey.
Bird, Buzz Lightyear.
You know who else is
Buzz
really
Lightyear.
funny? Is Jimmy
Bob
Yang. Oh,
Jim
Yang.
Yang is hilarious.
I like him. Henry Cho.
Henry
He's
Cho
very
is
good.
hilarious.
Funny. I have a funny story about Henry Cho. When I was in college at Mohegan Community College,
We used to
the
call him
student senate.
General Cho.
No. We booked him as a comedian for like our entertainment for like, I don't know, for the quarter or semester or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I ended up having to go to the airport to go pick him up and bring him back. This is like at the very beginning of his career. And at the end of his set, I have an 8.5 by 11 that he signed for me, headshot. I saw him again 10 years later and
Did you
brought
have
that
him re-sign
headshot
the
with
same
me.
picture?
I showed him a picture. He goes, "Motherfucker, are you serious?" I'm like, yeah. Remember, I picked you up and brought you to the airport. He goes, "Man, that was a good crowd." I'm like, "Did you sign my picture again?" And he's like, "Absolutely."
To Chris, Henry Cho. To Chris again, Henry Cho.
Yeah. Nice
Right.
seeing you again, Henry.
Just run a list of dates underneath it.
On the back of the photo now, he's seen him 5 more times. He's got his laundry list and his grocery list on the back.
Right.
I like him because
Yo,
he's
so
like,
Pat,
again,
did you check out Josh Johnson?
yes,
No,
I've already seen him.
I think I got tied up freaking trying to undig myself out of a blizzard. But I remember you saying
It's
something about the
82
name.
degrees here today, just so we're clear.
Josh Johnson. Wasn't that the singer that was like Dave Matthews?
No.
No.
He sung a bunch of
Close.
shit that college girls loved.
It's
The
Jack
young-
No,
Johnson.
actually, he was
Jack
he
Johnson.
he
That's
started out as a staff writer
Jack Johnson.
for the Today Show,
Oh, okay. I'll have to
or
look
not
it up.
Today Show. For what's his name?
Daily Show.
The Daily Show. So like he started out as a staff writer writing jokes for, was it Jon Stewart?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's young. He was born in 1990.
Yeah, it is. His shit is very Lynch and I were having this discussion. His the way he assesses humor and looks at things is not as radical as, but extremely similar to the way that Carlin looked at things. Like I don't understand,
Right.
and I want to understand.
Right.
But some of his shit is very topical. But he also tends to lean to the political side, but not in a way that is usual political comedy. He doesn't really do anything about picking a side or picking on right or left per se. He just calls out everybody.
He points out
Just
the
calls out
ridiculous.
dumb shit, and I like it. And he's funny. And the way
he opened for somebody I
his
saw.
delivery is much more a story tell, but also with jokes. He'll be talking about something that happened to him the other day, and then incorporate a bunch of jokes into it. He's pretty good. You have to like he's a little bit of a thinking humorist.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, but there's a lot of up and comers now that are
Taylor
that
Tomlinson.
are-
I just watched her
I
special.
love her.
again.
She's great.
She's great.
Yeah, she's good.
She's fucking lovely. If my wife dies tomorrow, that's my
I've
next.
I've watched her evolve over the last few years, where she kind of
She's about as close to as beautiful as my wife and about the body type as I'm going to get on this earth. So that's the next one. I mean, I definitely did the best I could on this one, but
Yeah.
but yes, Taylor Tomlin, her shit is funny as fuck.
Yeah, I enjoy her work.
Amy Schumer kind of fell off the face of the planet.
I
Amy
found her
Schumer.
vulgar. I did not fucking care for her at all.
Yeah, but
her show that she
No,
had on
her
Comedy
person,
Central.
her show, I thought some of her comedy was okay. It was
but
another
okay, hold
situation
up,
where it's
wait,
not separating.
hold up, Matt.
Yo,
Sarah Silverman.
Love Sarah Silverman.
Love her. See, I firmly believe it's because, see, I knew that would give me the same look. Matt doesn't like vulgar female comedians.
That's not entirely true, because there are female comedians, like Schlesinger. She's got some raunch to her.
Yeah, but she's
Nikki
not.
So does Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, but she's
I
not
like Nikki Glazer. I just don't like her as much as Schlesinger.
That's fine.
And Nikki
I
Glazer
look,
is freaking raunchy.
Sarah Silverman may be batshit crazy, but I like them batshit crazy. And
again, that's
she's
an
funny.
area where I had a tough time. It wasn't the raunch factor. I have a tough time separating who they are as people and some of the shit that they get involved with.
As
I
long
like
as you're
that
not,
David Cross.
Who?
David Cross used to be funny
Who's
when
he?
he first started.
he's that guy.
And then once he like completely went total left leaning and like very demeaning to the other side. It became a bully.
That's like Bill Burr. Same thing.
That's kind of why I like Lewis Black. He kind of goes after both sides.
Right. Bill Burr up until about the time he got famous was great. Yeah, him.
I love
Bill
him.
Burr was great until he got
love
really
Bill Burr.
famous.
I
love
did.
Bill Burr.
He's kind of starting to fall the Hollywood way. Unfortunately, whatever. I still think he's funny.
I have to
That's
wonder
fine.
if he's just doing a lot of shit for shock value, or he's just like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't know.
I don't think he fucking cares.
I don't think he cares either. I
I don't
would.
know. Does it really matter? Let's ask
The checks don't
Stern
bounce.
and Imus.
The checks don't bounce, right?
John Hymus.
Yeah, but Imus went out on top. Stern is losing people hand over
WNBC
fist.
would like to apologize to the following people and
Is it,
organizations on behalf of Don Imus and Howard Stern. The New York Police Department, the New York Fire Department, every department. You remember the
Right.
commercials on TV?
Yep.
We would like to apologize to the following people for these two radio disc jockeys.
Right. What up, Leon, in the comment section? How you doing tonight, brother?
Bones.
But Stern, man, you want to talk about a guy who went complete 180. Here's a guy that made a living throwing baloney on chicks' asses and being the most misogynistic cocksucker on the face of the earth and getting ratings because of it, to becoming the guy that yells at people to get off his lawn now
Tis true.
and has lost an audience because of it.
Yo, I pay a lot of money for that fucking lawn. Keep your goddamn feet off it.
no disrespect to your lawn, but you've been you the entire time. Howard Stern has completely flipped the script and has become everything he used to rally against.
I stopped listening to him years ago.
I
had
My
to.
mom
It was
stopped
painful.
listening to him when he made the shitty comments about when the broadcaster for WNBC in New York died in that helicopter crash.
Oh,
My mom stopped listening to Howard when he was disrespectful to about one of his coworkers dying, and not cracking jokes the way we would crack jokes in our small group, but
Mhm.
on the air. And that,
Right, to
what-
millions of
that's what
people
did it
in
for
the
Mom.
yeah, I can totally understand that.
My mom
Um,
totally loved the whole Moby Worm series, for fuck's sake.
right.
My
Or when he
mom!
called the airline looking for a one-way ticket to Potomac.
Yes.
How about
Right,
when
that's
he called into the TV station claiming to know OJ while they're doing the live chase
And a
on
Baba Booey
television.
to you all.
And Baba Booey to you all.
Baba Tooey
Bro,
to you all.
I watched
That was
Imus
Captain
on-
Jenks.
I watched Imus on early MSNBC
Yeah.
like crazy.
I used to listen to him at work. I would turn him on at 5 a.m. when I came because I
I
worked
loved
night shift in
Imus. He was
surveillance.
bro.
I grew up listening to Imus. My dad loved Imus.
Bro, the
And my
book
dad
he
liked
wrote,
Stern, too.
the book that he wrote, God's Other Son,
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was
written
great.
by him as the Billy Saul Hargis story.
It's a great fucking book.
Great fucking book. I don't know how many times I sat in a toilet and reread that book over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's a good read.
Like, Imus is brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Minus.
Pig vomit.
Pig vomit.
Pig vomit.
Pig
I
vomit.
don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I got my plastic Jesus up there on the dashboard of my car. I can drive 100 miles an hour as long as I got the almighty power.
Nice.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Who's a comedian that you were a big fan of that you don't enjoy anymore?
Carlos Mencia.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good
see, I
one.
like Mencia.
Maybe I bought into too much of the stealing from other freaking comedians because a lot of them do it and a lot of them use them for inspiration and shit. But I don't know. I followed a lot of that shit. I just didn't care for how he handled himself through the whole thing.
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta think.
Trying to think who else.
Like as far as like stand up,
Yeah.
Matt Rife. I like. I mean, that was kind of a flash in the pan. I like some of his early stuff.
I love Matt Rife. I love somebody that I love.
all right, I got one.
I love crowd work.
I don't know.
No, there's
Me too,
nothing wrong
man.
with that.
As an
Matt
improv-
Rife just doesn't hit with me. He's funny, but he doesn't hit with me.
Right.
So, and that's just taste.
I like him.
It's my
Right.
taste. You want to talk about a comedian that came out of the box? I went to the shows. I loved his work, and now he's just Dane Cook.
Oh yeah.
That was gonna be
Oh,
that
he
was gonna be
quite
mine.
the fla- He was quite the flat. He was done when after the bit with about the girlfriend with Jelly. Pretty much it.
Eh,
The first
There
two
was
albums
another-
were good, and after that,
I liked the third one, and I thought that was the peak. I thought that was it.
His own family fucked him over.
I did not know that.
His brother and father stole millions of dollars from him.
Yeah, I remember
That'll do
that.
it.
I followed that a little bit.
That's what what happened to his career.
His brother went to prison for it. I think he was
Yeah.
a corrections officer, if I remember right.
Yep.
Oh, even better. You'll get to stay with the people you've known for X amount of
So-
years.
I saw him in his comeback tour, and it was okay. I think he was trying too hard.
you know who I
I
do
hope the
like?
guy. I
Go
hope the
ahead.
guy wish the guy lots of luck, but I don't see him ever getting to where he was.
No, you're not going to play Madison Square Garden again.
No.
Go ahead, Erm. What are you going to say?
I like Ronnie Chang.
Who?
He's that guy.
Ronnie
Is that the guy you
Chang.
showed the picture of?
No, that was 3 comedians ago.
Well,
While Herm's going to find the picture.
Rodney Chang.
Ronnie. Oh, I know who that is.
I'm not
Yes,
familiar with
he
him.
always dresses like in a tux. He's always very dapper and dressed up.
Always.
Yep.
He's funny.
He's,
as
he's
fuck.
very funny. He's got a Netflix
I-
special.
I may be in the minority here
He's from
because
Malaysia.
I like the part of the
Joe
show.
Coy, too.
Oh,
I
Joe
like
Coy is
Joe Coy.
awesome.
I thought he was funny.
I may
love
be in the.
people fucking the thing with his mother, but that's
Who?
look when Joe Coy does shit. A lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
have. I can't stand him because of the way he talks while he's talking about it, like when he's talking like his
Oh,
mom.
I like that. I think. it's
Look,
funny.
we all know that.
I like
Look, when Burns hears
How'd I
his
know this
mother,
was coming?
when Burns hears his mother talk, she talks like this. All right, that's just how he hears his mother. All right, so when he's talking about his mom said something, this is how she fucking said it. Am I wrong, sir? That's
No,
how you hear
you're
it in your
spot
head.
on.
Christopher, what the fuck?
No,
are you
no, no,
doing?
no. You got to put a little more on the end. Christopher.
You know, but that's what you hear when my mom speaks to me in my head. That's how I hear it. We all
Yep.
when he does that, that's how he's hear it. That's his fucking stream of Joseph. This is not how you do that shit, Joseph. Oh no, because those are not my keys. Those are your keys. But those are fucking Filipino moms.
Mm-hmm.
We had Filipino friends in Ledyard. We all know how their moms were.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys feel about this one comedian. I could give a shit about his stand-up, but I will always love his act once the puppets come out, and that's Jeff Dunham.
I kind of think he's funny.
Yeah,
I mean, his stand-up is pedestrian, but you pull those puppets out,
Right,
and
but when he
the
has
roof comes off.
when he has the puppets to work off of himself, so
Mhm.
now he's right. So instead of he's not the comedian now, the puppets are.
Mhm.
He's just the straight man.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not Burl.
No. And they're all separate personalities, and they're all, different things, and it's just hilarious to watch.
Yes, like Ahmed was there, then Ahmed was just Bones, then it was Ahmed's son. Like there's
Ahmed
progression.
Jr.
Right, the puppet characters have progression.
The fact that who is it? The two that don't like each other.
Oh, it's
Walter and Jose.
and Jose, they fucking hate each other. And they fucking shit on each other through him, which is funny and fuck.
The best part is when he does all three, and he'll have Jose.
Jose, you fucking.
Don't lock the box. Why not? If Walter farts, we're all gonna
Walter
die. And you hear,
I'm going to die. Right, like he plays like his schizophrenic mind works very well for that whole act.
Mhm.
Just
Whatever
not
happened
because
to
he's alone.
whatever happened to Terry Fader?
I don't know, man. He was hot. He played the casino like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, and well, didn't he have residency in Vegas?
I thought so. Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing.
Was he,
about him?
or was he not a part of the Avenue Q
America's-
production?
He came from America's Got Talent.
I know, but was he a part that the puppet show that they put on Broadway that almost won like 1 billion awards? Avenue
No.
Q,
I don't
Team
believe
America.
so. I do not believe so.
because that
He
was
was
some funny
not.
shit.
I'm literally look. He was not.
One of the greatest songs you'll ever hear in the world is called "The Internet is Great for Porn" from
Yes.
Avenue Q.
Bro, the whole all the Avenue Q songs are awesome.
Yes, but that one in particular. The internet is really, really great for porn.
For porn.
I've got a fast connection and I don't have to wait for porn. All right, we got a couple of minutes left. Want to add anything to this Lynch and Marsh? Marsh
Yeah,
and
I
Lynch?
was just
Marshawn
thinking-
Lynch.
Oh, go ahead.
Marshawn Lynch.
Go ahead.
Well, I
Go
was
ahead,
just
Mark.
thinking, as a subcategory, kind of what was something you said earlier. What about comedians that you liked a lot and you went to see live and it was just a major letdown?
Pauly Shore.
No shit. It was me. It was Chelsea Handler.
Really?
Yeah, she was awful. She was so fucking drugged out at the show. I saw her when I was in Arizona, and she was
Who,
so.
Chelsea Handler?
What's that?
Who did
Yeah.
you say, Chelsea Handler?
She was a fucking. It was like at the height of her. She was just a fucking mess on stage, and it was just like you almost want to get your money back.
Mine was Gabriel Iglesias.
Really?
2 shows.
The
Enrique
fluffy
brother?
wasn't fluffy enough.
Huh?
Fluffy didn't
No.
fluff you enough.
No, he was like
The first-
Fluffy.
The first show, there was a drunk high roller front and center that would not shut the fuck up, and it threw him off for the rest of the show. The second time,
Well, that, he should have
second time?
security.
the same thing happened. I'm like, you're a professional stand-up comedian. I've seen guys handle it.
Ooh.
And for me to spend a lot of money the 2 times in a row that I've seen you, and you just lose your shit and you can't be funny and you end the show early, I was very, very, very disappointed.
See, for me with Pauly Shore was I think Herm and I wore that album out back in the day.
Which one?
The first one,
Movies.
The Weasel.
the Vinny Sausage Pizza Head and the party and all that, and it was a funny stand-up bit. And he played 2 years later at I want to say it was the Guard. It was local, and he fell. I think the gimmick wore itself through, and it is what he was lazy. The jokes were lazy. There was no urgency. It was like he didn't want to be there. Conversely, I was never really a big fan at first of Larry the Cable Guy, and then I went and saw him live, and he tore the house down. He's
See,
still not a favorite,
liked
but I
him.
love him.
I liked his character with the History Channel fucked up American shit that he
Mhm.
did.
With Larry or Paulie?
No, with Larry.
Okay.
I didn't really care for his stand up. I did for his when he first came out, it was funny, and then it kind of lost its edge. The whole gimmick just kind of lost it.
It became cliche.
Yeah.
I don't know the curveballs that Larry throws in his live shows. I've seen him quite a few times, where he did the toddler mail, where no toddlers writing him. He's made up these letters from 3 and 4 year olds that he's giving advice to. The Christmas carols, this and that and the other thing, the songs, just there's something new every time. And the callbacks to his sister with the moles. That again, it's a joke that never dies. You know, my sister got her a belly ring. I'm like, you're 400 pounds. You don't need a belly ring. You need onion rings.
Onion rings.
And it's just stupid humor, but sometimes stupid humor is funny.
Sometimes it is.
It doesn't always have to be Carlin, and no picking on George Carlin. Love Carlin to death. God rest his soul. Or doesn't always have to be ultra hyper, pointed like Richard Pryor back in the day. Sometimes you just need a good dick and fart joke.
There's always room
Yeah.
for that.
Farts are always funny.
That's right. You know why farts smell, right?
So
Nice.
So deaf people can
deaf
enjoy them.
people can enjoy them too.
That's right.
Guys.
That's why I don't believe in COVID-19. A fart can go through my drawers, a pair of jeans, 15 feet of air, and that guy over there could smell it with a mask on. You're going to tell me COVID couldn't get through that mask? I call bullshit. COVID was real. The masks were bullshit. I'm Chris Brown. I'm Dr. Fauci. I am the science.
Follow the science. Right to prison.
I am the science. Having said that, 2 minutes to go. Well, you didn't answer that question, did you, Herm?
What?
A comedian that you loved that if you saw them or eventually just kind of fell off your radar?
I haven't really found one. Like I move around a lot, so they fall off and come back and fall off. There isn't really anybody that I've been into, and they've all died. I haven't stopped liking them.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right.
No, I'm always keeping my eye out for up and comers. So, because I pay attention to who opens for the main act, and I'll be like, "Oh, I remember him or her from this, and this," and I'll catch up on them on YouTube or Netflix or whatever. But I mean, comedy is huge again. Stand-up comedians are huge again. There was a dearth of them for a little while there, and now good comedians, they're just like all out there. It's a tough market.
But it's a good time though. You know, in the 80s, we didn't have a boom of comedians. You had a few that were hot and then others that were rumbling. Then came the 90s. Those rumblers became the top dogs. And it's always a cycle. But there was a stretch, to your point, where stand-up comedy just kind of fell off the radar. And now it's booming again.
Yeah. No, it is. It's everything like that is cyclical. Just like this whole AI thing. The bubble's going to burst. Oh, man. More sad news. Martin Short's daughter committed suicide.
Martin Short's daughter, how old is she?
42.
Okay.
Oh, boy. R.I.P. Robert Carradine.
Yeah, I saw that too from Revenge of the
That
Nerds.
was something.
Yeah. 20 years dealing with bipolar disease. It sucks. Sad. I didn't know his daughter was an actress. I'm like, yeah, I've seen her and shit.
Hello.
Hey, he's back.
I am.
We can stop talking about it now.
Oh, that's all right.
Damn it!
Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. What's for dinner tonight? Oh, I'm going to have leftover pot roast.
Well, you do that.
Oh, pot roast.
Papa
That's
John's or Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy,
Papa Murphy.
Papa
the
Murphy.
Italian
Breach.
Irishman making a good pie.
The take and bake.
Take and bake. I'm already baked.
I was going to
What are we
say,
taking
you already
it for?
beat Lynch with the bake.
What are we taking and baking, man?
Oh, good
Bacon.
Christ.
And jalapenos. And cheese.
On that note, if you're a racing fan, tune in at 8 o'clock on Facebook only and watch a Speedway review. We're talking about all things Atlanta and, of course, previewing the road courses this coming week. I'm going to have some fun. And that's about it.
Word.
Word.
We'll see you next week right here on Dysfunction Junction.
Sleep soundly in your beds tonight. Judgment falls upon you at first light. I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful blood. In the blackest moments of a dying world, what have you become?
And G.I. Joe was swimming in the water.
And then a big brown shark came.
Big brown
Stuck.
cow.
And G.I. Joe got stuck. And G.I. Joe got stuck.
Stuck in the water. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Dun, dun, dun.